Shaggy, watch out. Shaggy! Nisha. Loving your bad girl. Straight up.
You were born in Kingston in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Your real name is Orville Richard Burrell.
That's the government, yeah.
Yeah, and where does the nickname Shaggy come from?
I got the nickname Shaggy because of my hair.
Of your hair?
Yeah, they said my hair was shaggy, you know.
6 albums already.
Yeah.
17 years career. Which song represents you the most?
Which song?
Yeah,
Mr. Bombastic.
I was sure you're gonna say that.
Yeah. Well, that defines Shaggy. When you hear that particular song, you pretty much know who you're talking. If somebody say Mr. Lover, you know, it pretty much knows who that is. So it certainly defines the whole character of Shaggy.
You took time before you come back with this new album. What did you do during all these years?
Within the record company, they didn't promote RC, and you will face that when you're doing a minority music. You're gonna face that. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter how many records you sell. You know, reggae music within itself is not gonna get the same amount of support and respect that the other genres of music get.
It seems to be hard even for you as Shaggy, you know?
Yeah. Well, this is hard for everybody, you know what I mean? It just makes us realize that as a reggae artist, you have to be 3 times as better as the Ushers and the Madonnas and the Justin Timberlakes and all of these songs, you know what I mean? Has to.
Do you still talk about woman in your new album, Intoxication?
No. I talk about relationships. There's songs like More Woman that talks about a woman, and you say, well, you know, yeah, I'm a player, I just need more women in my life. You know, then you have songs like Mad Mad World that basically talks about the state of the world that we're living in and how pretty much we are self-destructing, or we are, you know, the world is decaying because of us. You know what I mean? We are cruel to each other. So there's a lot of things, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You've made a tune with Akon. You teach him what's love for Mr. Lover?
Yeah, well, that particular song was done previously to the making of this album, and I just kind of revitalized it and brought it back through, and you know, contacted Akon, and you know, he loved it and put his vocals on it. You know, now we're doing a French version with Lord Cossetti.
All right, you know, for when?
That should be our next release. You know.
Okay, September.
Yeah.
All right, Lord Cossetti. So you meet him already?
Well, I've known Lord Cossetti from before, and we did another song with Kashira for his album. You know what I mean? So.
Okay. In your album, usually you used to talk about women, so you must live lots of experiences with women.
I love women, you know.
Yeah,
I think women are.
We know that.
Women are the best thing that God ever made.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What did you never ever try?
Oh, there's a lot of things I haven't tried.
What?
I mean, you know,
for example,
the character of Shaggy is someone that I live vicariously through. You know, I cannot live a Shaggy life 24/7. That'd be way too many women to bang. You know what I mean?
You would be tired.
I'd be tired. Yeah, you know. So there is a lot of things I haven't done.
I would like to make a little quiz now.
Okay.
About the sexual habits. You're supposed to know many things then.
Am I?
All right. So, how many times women make love in a year in the world?
Oh, that's hard.
83 times, 101 times, or 298 times?
You know, when you ask a woman the greatest questions, how many men she's been with, she'll always say she could have counted on one hand.
Yeah.
You know.
That's true.
And that's what I'm saying. But and you know, you might, and it's funny to me that when you can ask a 35-year-old or a 40-year-old woman and say how many times you've had it, and she still counts on one hand. As if we're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
But if I had to guess, I would say 83 times.
No, sorry, 101 times.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what the women want them to know, of course.
Yeah, for sure. In which country women make love the most? South Africa, Canada, or Greece?
I would say Greece.
Yeah, good. One good answer.
Only one.
In which country women pretend the most? In France, in Brazil, or in Australia?
France.
No. Australia.
Australia?
Yeah.
Wow, I got it all wrong then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the bedroom, what is the most common place to have sex?
The kitchen.
The car.
The car?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. How many people had sex?
I just find the car very uncomfortable.
Yeah, for sure. How many people confess having already a one-night stand? 12%, 27%, or 50%?
I say 12.
No, 50.
50.
Yeah.
Because they never want to admit it. So
Yeah. It must be that. So just one good answer, you know?
I guess. Okay.
Shame on you.
Yeah. No, it's actually good.
So now we're gonna finish with what I call le plus perso.
Libra. Yep. Chicken. There is no favorite right now. I don't have an album which I like, but my favorite of all time would be Legend. Kingston. Oliver. Bernini. Pray. I would love to have time to spend more with my kids. Yeah.
How much kids you have?
3.
Three.
I'm Jamaican.
Okay. Yeah, but it's not so much 3 for Jamaican.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
You know, I'm working on the others.
With the same woman?
So with the same, I'm Jamaican. Come on.
All right.
To all my fans and listeners, big up every time, Mr. Lover says so.
Shaggy.
Was me. Was me.